Welcome back to Factorio and our season 2 playthrough. So, yep, as of last time, we have a lot to discuss. I'm gonna go and get rid of these, and yeah, I did go and make sure that I got things correct, which I did not. Just normal. Um, I also gonna have to have some of these, so I'm gonna have to go get some engines because I forgot to pump it, which sounds a little weird, but you know what I mean. That's surreal. Don't need that. Oh, here we go. I'm also gonna build the car. That doesn't make much of a difference. I probably need a lot more engines to build something out of the thing, but so we're gonna need three up there and three up the top and three down here. It's no point me pointing because you don't understand what the hell I'm pointing at. So we don't need these. I'll leave them there just for a second. So we've got this. Is me pumps done? Now we've got to. No, I didn't. Every time I do that. So they've got to be a certain way, as you can see here. If I have them the wrong way, that means it's going to it. But this we've already collected the oil. So let's how do we want it this let's have it. You see now they go, if they work they'll go and get that on there like that. So that's good. I'm not setting it up yet. We also have to have some storage tanks. Now we'll need some storage tanks. Eventually. I'll forego that. I'm not going to do this here because of the train. So now we know that this is. I think this is set up. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. They'll go back in. The reason why I've done it that way is then I know that I've got these in line. Obviously, I can add to it in this one. The section isn't the problem here. The section is the problem up at the top where we were before. It's going to have to be slightly redesigned because of where's my car gone? How it? Oh, I don't have any form of. I've got some coal that'll do. Let's go for it. Well, obviously, this is a bit more dodgy than the tank because it can't go through things. So, wait a minute. What have I got here? I've got some. I'm slightly worried that they're going to start. As you can see, they've started to do their things and stuff. So let's. And I've got all this lot, and it gives me a way of just protecting this for now. That'll do. I'll put some. I don't think I got any walls though. We got any walls? I got a few walls. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to make space as well. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. Why did I put that in the car? Oh, so I can use it. Oh, well, that makes sense then. I'll just because I've got a few. Something like this. I know it's only one, but any protection is better than no protection at all. And I think they will go for this anyway. First. Have we got any more? We've got any more. I have not, so that's gonna have to do it. We'll just steal a few. I'll redesign this to be closer. Sorry about this, but I just want to... I'm trying to get rid of some of the stuff for later on, you see, but I want to use it in a way that, you know, uses it up sort of thing, as opposed to just, like, chucking it in a box. Get in a box. So we might have a few here. Oh, well, that worked out not too bad. It just works so they don't, you know, it's a bit of a defense, basically. And it gets me to get rid of some of the stuff. Right, let's... Whoop. Trees are bad. Bad. What's bad? Obviously, we've got that there. I don't think... I'm still worried about this one. This one's a blooming nightmare. Yeah, they haven't actually broke through yet, but they will do eventually. And when they do, it'll be chaos. Oh, my driving's not that great. Got 5, so I'm just going to place them around, just in case they get a bit leery. And it gets obviously rid of some of this. I'm not close enough. Right. Just in case. I mean, that could cover that one, but that one doesn't get covered. So I've got a couple more. It's there just in case. I mean, they haven't come out yet. That's the one that we went over without, and it was an absolute nightmare. And I was getting absolutely thinking. So, right, so this has to change. It's not going to be... Well, it's in the wrong place for these for a start. They don't do that. So that's an issue. So let's check this out for a start off. I'm going to have to work out the curve as well. So that's another bone. These have to go this way. I think they can... Well, the problem being is we need... We need to get the track on. I don't know where I put the track here. Let's put the track here. And let's get... That's why I picked these up. Because obviously I'm going to need to know... Well, for a start off, I need to know where the trains are going to be. The end of the track. That's not what I wanted. I think I could go there. The idea is to have more if I want more. So this has to follow a certain direction. Now, obviously, I can't put any more on there at this precise moment. Until I do that. But obviously, I need to curve this. And this ain't going to go where this goes. So obviously, I'll need to take some of that off. Now, I've only placed... in my test... I only placed 1, but I'm going to place 3. Enough for 3. This is probably gonna have to move over. So, but you know, let's not worry about that. That's got to go that way. As long as it's got power, it will it'll work. I think I can draw power from this side. Let me... I'm just faffing. Right, then let's get the train. So, the train... This has got a curve. So, I've got to curve this from here back to this track again. Which will be a bit really faffy, I know, but still. And I've got to take all this out. The reason why I'm doing that is because I can have 3 on. But it'll need an enormous amount of resources to fill all them 3. We've got an option to say fill it all up before going down. Or just take what you can at the time, which won't be a lot, and... Right. This is going to be anywhere. The problem is getting, obviously, a junction to curve. And I've got to get it back onto this one. Obviously, that's as much curve as I can give it. But I can sort of do this. Then I can sort of do... I want to join that one back to that one, but I can't join it until I... there we go. So there we go. So I've joined it back onto that. That was a lot easier than last time when I was messing about. I'll tell you, that was a nightmare. I think if I do that, yeah, it's fine. Because that's like a signal point or a point, and we don't need it. So that took me ages last time to try and get that to work. This is a bit faffy, as you can see here. But I think I can get a pipework through this. I think I've just done it in the right... Yeah, so I've done it right. This one will have to be on this one, and then I carry on to go on and get some more if I want some more. So they fill all three of them up. That apparently is not close enough. That's not going to work. Well, I could build one of these actually. I assume this would be this is going to be. Do we build one of these? Well, that's got even less. Aha! Right, there we go. We got these the right way around, that's the thing. I think that's the right way around. Yeah, it looks right. Yeah, they've got to go in there. They're not going in there. I don't know why they're not going in there. Have we got this too close? No, I can't have got it too close. Even if there's nothing in there, it will... wow, what's going on? Oh, that's the... I've got to sort that one. I can't see what's wrong with it. Oh, it's probably because I haven't got that. Oh, I haven't got a stop anyway as well. Stop needs to be here, but I haven't set out the train anyway. So that should theoretically be done. Where's my cargo? And all I have to do is extend this to here to be able to get more going. Let's now go down here. Yep. That's a good bit of driving there, Piggy. Well, this is faster than, you know what I mean? Me walking drives me nuts. I decided to do that when I was like, ugh, I'm going to have to do this because it's ridiculous. It's not fair on all the viewers. Whoop, wrong side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right. That should be technically it. I think I've got that the right way around. Now, I have to set the train going. This is where it either goes right or completely goes wrong. I've obviously only got one. I've got to fuel like that. And I've got to fuel like that. Now, currently there are sets of manuals, so I haven't, but I've got to do a destination. So this is as whatever they call it, and then I've got to add another one. So then I've got to add this one. How long do I want to wait up there? I could say till the fuel's full, which will be ever and a day. That'll give me time. We'll go up there to make sure it's working anyway. And then we'll say empty cargo. Because it's really weird, this is empty cargo. I suppose, because I said full fuel, and then I said empty cargo. But I think that's fine. And then we'll just set it going. And it should go. If I... it wouldn't... If that was wrong, it wouldn't have worked, basically. Now we've got to set this up here in a way that we want. Obviously, I'm gonna need these all to connect to each other, like that. Then we'll. How far? I don't really know how far I want that out at the moment, but I've got to have some. I've got to have some storage tanks. I know that for a gimme. Or I'll say 2. That'll do. I don't want to go too far because we are what we are. And then we'll send this up and send this down. Now, so the storage tanks are going to take this from here into the storage, obviously. If I can find them. I haven't got any other. I can't believe I did that. The only trouble is they go around that way. They don't go any other way, unfortunately. Which is, in other words, they don't turn a 90 degrees, which is flipping annoying. But it is what it is. That means we're going to have them. Right, if I because of the way this is, because of the way I've had to set this up, otherwise it won't work, will it? Right, so that's connected to that, and then we have to have a pipe. I assume these are all better when they come down vertically and not horizontally, but you know, that's the way I've decided, well, rightly or wrongly to do it. No, I'll set this up the other way. that means that way. That means then that has got the same connection. I know I was getting confused there. That's got the same connection as that. That means I can run and then run a center one from here. So connected, and I can add and add and add and keep adding them onto this to do more storage. You don't need to select what storage it is. It will sort that out itself. Then we need a... I'll get a second one. Obviously, we're going to have to power this. I'm still waiting for that. I set it on full so it didn't keep coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You don't need power for these, I don't think. Then we can... I'll just go at least... I'm looking at my diagram here, and I've made it different. It's not the same as the diagram, because obviously I've fiddled out a few different ways of doing it. I'm running out of pipe work. But the concept was just to get it in there. Now, it won't give me that little nipple at the top. This is the thing, you see. It doesn't know what you want to do, so it doesn't give you the back end pipe, if you like, until you do it. So if I do that, now you'll see this. Yeah, you see where this connected now. It's giving you this connection. But I also have to supply engines and things. So that's why, another reason why I left some thing for that. Because they've got to hoof this in here. So I should only be able to need this, because I'll have to put the green on one side and the engines on the other. It's faffy, I know, but it will work. Then we'll do this. I'm going to have to do an underground if I want to get them to go through. But let's not worry about that. Do I care about which way this is around? Yes, I do. But I'm only going to get in a box. In a box. I'm going to put it in a steel box. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. And I don't want to connect them to anything. But I'd rather have them... How many things I've got? So we know that that's going to work. That can connect to that box there. That's that connected. Let's... Right, now they're connected. Obviously, it's not doing anything at this precise moment. Right, let's fix the car. In fact, let's get the car out of the way. I'll put the car back again. I could put some... Don't know how that works, because I'm not firing, but I'm sure when I've got something going to fire out, it'll fire. I don't know. Right, I'm going up the track. Hopefully I don't get run over here. And what I'll do... Never mind. Big driving skills. Good job I drive better in real life, isn't it? Let's not go there. Right, fix that. Right, so this... There we go, you see. It's filling up. It's only at 6.5%. So, if you can imagine, it's only at 6,500. it's going to take forever and a day. So we need to take that off. Now she'll start moving. And it'll come back and forth. Now, if I had more, I could do it, but I don't. So I can't ding it. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Driving in the... I'm having to look at the mini-map because I can't really see. I know this should be fine-ish. Oh, maybe not. The trouble is you can't see everything. I better be careful because the train will absolutely... and I'll be dead. So you should be putting this in the storage tanks. I think. Why is it not putting it in the storage tanks? Is it because I've got no power to it? I've got power to it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's the reason why. It's because I've got it connected to the wrong piping system. Because it's in there, because it was the centre one. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was the centre one, wasn't it? Silly ass. Never mind. We've got it. We've got it. It doesn't matter. I think that's right. I always get confused about this. Yeah, that's better. You know it's connecting when you get them little nobule things in. But that's okay. So that's what I accidentally did this way. There we go. There we go. See, it's just filled up the entire lot in about 3 seconds flat. I'm an engineer. I know what I'm doing. But that was the idea was to get that to fill up anyway, but this one and not that one. But originally, you see, that wouldn't have been a problem because I only had one. Now here we see. So I've got that going. I need to get the engine... The engines. With the engines on the green... Where's the green? That's not green. There's the green. We know the green's from here, so we can. No, I'll just step one of these. It should be fine. There. I won't connect it. In fact, I have no ordinary belt system anyway. But I do have it here, though. That'll do. I don't want to get too many. I won't connect that yet until I have everything I need. This is going to have to be done as well. This is also going to have to be done. Aha, there we go, you see. We can't get the... I could cheat and put a red one in as soon as I've got the red one. Oh, come on. I've only got one red. Damn. Okay. That's no problem. It's not problems. Right, I'll connect that. I didn't do this in my testing. It was just a... Actually... No, well... I was going to do it from there. I know it's connecting to red here. It doesn't matter. I'll change that back to normal. This... this is the green, isn't it? So that's fine. Like that. That's where We want we want this to come through. And I only want half of the green. So I only want half the belt. Like that. And I want that to come through round. How do I want this? Because this is what I want. What I really want. I'll take half. I do half as well. Where's the one? Oh, you've got to go back one, haven't you? There. That means that's got to come to here. Then you've got to go... No, I've got to go up, haven't I? Like so. Then I'm going to send this through. Which now I haven't got any more. Well, I haven't got any more. I could get these made, actually, but... Right, so that's going to come through. I haven't got any more. I haven't got any more. That's things. Yeah, in the next one, these this here needs to be in a different place. I digress. This, I think these need to be further down the line, but I'm not worried. Right, where are we? Here we are. That, I suppose it could come from there, it doesn't really matter. If I have to redesign it, then I'll redesign it. I only want the same issue. Got one somewhere. I only want half the... That's going to be my way, so I'm going to have to figure that out in 2 seconds. There. Because I want half the amount in there. I don't want the full amount in there. Let's... Right, that's reconnected that. And knows why I've got all this connected. I have no idea. That's slightly better. Right, now how are we doing? Oh yeah, babies! Look at that. We're making a... It's going to take a while. Look at this. But we're making an engine. We've made 2. Get on. Now, obviously, the problem being here is we're going to run out of... but it's... Here he comes. Here he comes. Now, he'll only spend a few seconds here anyway. There, you see. It's only spent a few seconds, but... We're now using this up. Obviously, as I add more, I'm going to have to fill more of the tanks up there. But there we go. So, you know, my little system. It's a bit different to what I had. I didn't actually add all this in my test one. I told you I was going to go do a test one. Because I was unsure. I spent just as long as an episode trying to mess about. And I'd spent 20 minutes if you take all the other stuff we've done. So it does work out quite well. And I've added all this. So... Right, so... That's taking care of them. We've already got the batteries. We've already got the green. And we've already got the steel plates. So in theoretical terms, we've actually got everything that we need, ish, to start making this. Because up at the top here, if you remember rightly, I preempted all this. Now there's somewhere up here somewhere is the battery system. And it's probably full actually, to be honest. No, that's the doofusy things. Oh, here we go, you see. No, see, we haven't filled them all up yet, but I've made, if you look at here, I've made like, what, a few thousand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 2,000, because there's 10. That's for, there's tons of these. So it's just churning out them like a mad thing. So that's the first one for this. I can send them down. I have to send a steel up. It's working out how I'm gonna get all, because this needs 4 items. And I've got 2 belts. I can't put the belts on the other side. I suppose I could. I could have one on one side, one on the other, and then the last one use the red to send it over to go wherever I want to go. That's a possibility. But it might be best to send this upwards. Because if we look here, this is where our normal... if you take all this as a line, this is where we normally... But obviously I've done it uppity and gone downwards here. But there's enough room. It's not as if it wasn't a problem, not an issue. Wrong wording. Which side of the belt do these come up on? Is it the inside or the outside? It's probably the outside, yeah. Bloody outside. Well, that's not a problem. I can run the... I can run this upwards. No, actually... Well, I'll be eventually turning this around, so I don't actually even need to run it upwards, do I? As long as I have a long enough belt that'll connect down here for the green. This is what we want, the green, I think. Again. Yeah, the green. So this green, this'll have to come through. Like so. Which is now it's gonna come through. There we go. I need more. I haven't got any, do I? I'll have a couple. How much? I've only got 95, so I'm gonna have to go and get some. I might as well get, because I'm gonna do all this and then I'm gonna run out anyway. Yeah, that's these not the engines, the inserters and the other one needs to be further down. This here should be further down than these two. Should be the first two, and then this should be happening because it needs the green, if you like. Although the green is obviously one of the main ones to get done. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a different belt system on the next one where I just put everything on the belt, and then we'll do selectors to take it off the belt. And then I can do a round robin with everything. Although that could be a bit of an issue because you're going to have at least about an 8-way, something like an 8-way, 8-way of belt system because you're going to have so much stuff off the belt. Right, I'll better get some this as well. We're still not making a lot of this. But as you can see, we're not making a lot of it because probably what I need to do. See, this is the thing. What I should have done with these is had 2 spaces, so I could build at least 2 of every one of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, and so much these. The reason why is I suppose they are building. I mean, they are doing really well. We just well, I suppose in this instance I could add to it, but the problem is now I've got this. I can't build any more of this. It's all in the way. Hey, what are you doing? Where is he? Get off, you son of a... that was looking it. Yeah. I need to build it. I need to get some more walls, don't I? See, they're starting to have a... They're starting to get a bit leery again. Damn blooming nuisance here. I know some people don't pay with the lights and that on, but I sort of think, well, if you're not playing with the biters on, you're not really playing the game, are you? Because that's just the way it is. That's got killed. It's okay, because I've got like 30 something to spare here. Let's get some more walls going. Walls, we need stone, I think. Yes, brick. Now we know we have some... I've got some stored up down here somewhere. There we go, at this corner here. Or in fact, I could just nab them... I could nab these, couldn't I, really? I really wanted to. Because they're not actually building anything, because they can't build anything. How many is that? That's a couple of hundred. Let's grab a few more. Right, that'll do. That way, now they're actually redoing some... Whoop, sorry. It's a bit too close. I'll build the wall a bit further up this time. I don't know where they're coming from, I must admit. Because they came down... They must have come downwards, because they must have come around from this section here. Blaming things. Let's just build it further out, because we don't want to build it too close, do we? That's now done. Where's my wall? I think that'll do. They must have got round here somewhere. Is that dead as well? Yeah, that's dead as well. I didn't notice that one. No, it's not. How many of these have got? Not that many. Let's do them all. Might as well. I'll have to go get some more. That goes there, so then we need to go in line with that. I have got some bullets, but I'll go get some more while they're building that, because I'm not going to have enough ammo. Where are we? I know we're around here somewhere. There we are. We've got to be around there somewhere. So we are slowly taking shape. It is slow, but it's getting there. Like I said, I am not the fastest player of this game, and I clearly am still not playing the optimum build at the moment. I could do with getting that out of the way, couldn't I? Possibly, let's think about increasing up to the point where I can't do anymore. I've got all these, so I might as well. I think that's as much as I can get if I look at the line of this. And then we'll do some... Oh, things. It just pays to keep adding, I suppose. I've got to be careful of the power. These won't... What have we got in here? Productivity I can do. Oh, it fills both of them in. I didn't think it would do that. I thought it would just fill one in. Because I don't think 2 productivity works. Well, I suppose it would, but... Right. Let's get this... We are close to the end of the episode, so we'll... I tried to not make these over an hour. No, that's the wrong way, because it's going... No, that's right. It's the outwards. See, on the previous, on season 1, I had them going on the inwards. Yeah, that's the wrong way around. Oh, it's the wrong way around. I got that the right way around. I have to do it at least in one episode. Every time I do it, like when I build these, I was getting them the wrong way around. So now we're just increasing more. No, that's as much as I can get. I can't get any more. So we're probably going to fill this quite well now. I haven't got a speed boost either. I have got some for this. I can do. I think I can do that. Yeah, you see, it'll only allow me to. Obviously, because I've only got one anyway. One space. That's it. I've got no more speed improvements. I can get the speed one, but I'd have to go get some of the other stuff that I need. Oh, now that's an issue. Holy macaroni cheese. That's definitely an issue. Something took out that. I'm going to have a ton of coal to get the boilers started again. But I'm going to have to wait till they... That's really annoying. How did that happen? I don't know. They must have taken it out. It's a good job I sort of noticed it from here. I'm just going to wait till they fill the boilers in. Because until I get this around, I can't restart them. This is a nightmare to restart. Because they won't pick it up, you see. They won't pick the stuff up until this gets full. I can't do it. Now, the other problem is getting this to... Sometimes it's really difficult to get it restarted again. I've put 50 on there, but that's not going to be enough to... Well, there's 50 in here. That will be enough for them, but not for... Because the problem is there'll be a gap up here. So I need enough to be able to get it to go until it refills itself back up again. Which is the one? That's the one. Oh, that's almost done it as well. Right, that's fine. That's fine. If that's the case, they're getting around here. I've got at least a couple more, haven't I? I think we're running again. Yeah, I've run. It's because I caught it relatively early, it looks like. And now they're starting to stack the coal back up. Oh, that was lucky. I need to go up there and see how the coal situation is running anyway. Because stopping production would have been a nightmare. Right then, so let's go back here. Now you can see started to make some of the other stuff. Even though if I've got it in a box, it doesn't matter, like the blue. I'm not even using the blue circuits, and I've got a few thousand of them, because within no time at all, they'll just get absolutely, mortaled. We've got a few, well, there's 1,000 there, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so you can 10 spaces. There's 2,000 in that one. There's not that much in that one, obviously. And only a little bit in that one and another. So it's got like 3,000 or so. Which I wouldn't have built unless, So, what are you doing? You're doing now. I'm going to have to sort that out next one. So I'm going to leave it here with this little thing now. We got 2,000. So we are building. And I've got 70 in there. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was informative. And obviously from the last time, the problems, I fixed them in this one. We will see you in the next Factorio. Take care. Don't forget to check out pigstv.com for all the latest videos and other stuff that's on, like bar and timberbone and everything. And we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now.